Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to all the sincere believers. And this is going to be a quick lesson, just involving the fact that there is going to be a lot of death that's going to take place in these last days. There's going to be a lot of mass shootings. There's going to be civil wars. There's going to be race wars. There's going to be people dying from famine. There's going to be more deaths from these powerful earthquakes, wildfires, and storms and tempests. Because we're in the last days. And the Lord is letting his spirits of vengeance loose in this world. And one of those main spirits of vengeance is death. So through the Spirit, I'm going to get some precepts, and the Lord's will you're edified. Ecclesiasticus 39:28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Yeah, so that's these spirits of vengeance' job, is to pour out their force and appease or satisfy the wrath of the Heavenly Father who made them. Verse 29, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. So, you hear stories about, babies and children and teenagers and women and men dying. That's the Lord's spirit of vengeance doing what it was created to do. Execute the judgments of the Lord upon these wicked people with whom the Heavenly Father is angry with every day. Psalm 7 and 11, Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. And that's why every day people get put to death. Men, women, children, all over the world, every ethnicity, in various ways. Because these people are wicked in the eyes of the Lord. And the Lord is angry with them. And so he sends out his spirits of vengeance to lay sore strokes upon these people. Psalms 9:16, the Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executed. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands, Hegayon Selah. And that's right, the Heavenly Father is known by his judgments. So these fires, these storms and tempests, these earthquakes, these shootings, these stabbings, these car crashes, animal attacks, when people commit suicide, when people drown, these are all the judgments of the Heavenly Father. And that's only a few of the judgments of the Heavenly Father. There's a multitude of ways in which the Lord judges wicked people that he's angry with. Deuteronomy 32:39, see now that I, even I am he, and there is no power with me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. and through his spirits that are created for vengeance. On a daily basis, the Heavenly Father wounds and kills wicked people. And there is nothing that anybody on earth can do to stop these judgments of the Lord from taking place. Zephaniah 3 and 5. The just Lord Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. And that's right. The Heavenly Father is in the midst of every judgment that takes place on this earth. He's the one calling the shots. He's the one pulling the strings. And through his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, he's the one making these things happen. That's why every morning you see the news and judgment has taken place in whatever form the Heavenly Father saw fit for it to. Job 4 and 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? And the answer is that no one perishes being innocent, nor were the righteous ever cut off. So, regardless of who it is who dies, that person or those people were not innocent in the eyes of the Lord. And these carnal, simple, wicked people, they can't understand that. They can't understand that, a baby who, passes away was wicked in the eyes of the Lord. Because in their mind, they're like, well, it was a baby. How could they have ever done anything wicked? But that's where reincarnation comes into play. And the scriptures tell us that every third or fourth generation, we get brought back. And some people just get judged very early on in their life. And that was their judgment. Verse 8, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. And we all reap what we sow, whether it's in this life or in the next life. And that is, like I said, it's a hard concept for majority of people to wrap their head around, but that is what it is. The Lord has to bless you with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures for you to, understand that. 3 and 1, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Verse 2, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. And we are in the time and season where there is going to be death on a scale that people have never seen before. Because these judgments are going to get turned up to a degree that nobody has ever seen before. Second Timothy 3 and 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And you look up the definition of perilous, and it means full of danger or risk. Savage, unsafe, hazardous, hard to bear times. And if you pay attention to the state of the world and the direction that the world is going in, you can see that things are becoming more savage, more dangerous, more risky, more unsafe, more hard to bear. People are unaliving themselves left and right, or people are getting taken out by somebody else left and right. Like, we live in a very, very dangerous time, and it's only going to get more dangerous. And the only ones that are going to survive are those who have been slated by the Lord to endure unto the end and be saved, which Adawan Ratazah, that's myself, my loved ones, and all you sincere brothers and sisters and your loved ones as well. But for these wicked people, there is no happy ending for them. James 4:9, be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness. And that's what these wicked people are experiencing on a daily basis. A lot of affliction, a lot of great miseries, a lot of mourning and weeping and heaviness because of the constant affliction, the constant judgment, the constant sore strokes, the constant destruction and death that's happening in their life. And the Lord is just going to crank it up more and more, because these wicked people, they're never going to get right. They're never going to learn. There is no talking to them. There is no helping them. They are a lost cause, and the Heavenly Father understands that. He created them through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. He knows exactly how these people are. And He knows the only way to heal them is to destroy them. So we can expect to see a lot more death taking place as the Lord turns up these judgments upon these wicked people. And those of us of the hopeful elect, we have to continue to see these judgments and fear the Lord and pray that we are not slated to be destroyed. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. The Wadi Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Honors to our brothers who are still fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith, and shalom to other sincere believers. Hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up. And Adawan Ratazah. Till next time, shalom.